I'm sorry for whoever was on the GTA post. I forgot that GTA does this shit. Say I'm interested, then cancel. Just so that I can have the thing. Building There you go. Oh, my back. Oh, fuck. Edit stream info. So yeah, GTA is one of those games where I have to already have a friend in my session with me, so that they can invite the people. Because for some reason when you're streaming, GTA won't let you invite people. I think that's a setting I can like turn off, but I never found where it was. Delete message, yes. There we go. I won't bother reposting it anywhere else. I don't think that would be fair. Right. I think first things first is probably show you guys some stuff that I made off screen. And some things that we can probably like add to and switch up and have like add stuff to. So this is my economy car. I think that's like what I decided to call it. It's the smallest I could make, but also making it look somewhat complete, if that makes sense. So like there's no unnecessary blank space anywhere. So like this blank space in the trunk, right? This space here is also used for housing the taillights. Yeah, obviously, like I wanted to have two seats for it to be like somewhat useful. I wanted a detailed engine, or detailed-ish engine, so that's why there's some space up at the front, but also to house those headlights. So it has working trunk and hood. The lights do work, and the engine. There's no extra engines. The engines are in the front. and that's all that's it, that's where they are. Twitch is being stupid again, because of course it is. I might. I'm not sure if I set these to one thing higher, will they be too high? Oh no, they're perfect. Okay. But yeah, there's not much to add to this, like, detail-wise, because, well, it's a tiny little car. It's front-wheel drive. But I still wanted to add as much detail as I could. Without going too overboard with the size. Now, technically, I could make this even smaller. By making it a one-seat. But I'll show you guys real quick why that is. I'd have to move, so I'd lose the wheel arches and this, like, detail back here, because I'd have to move these pistons in one more, right? Because if I make it one seat, you know, actually let's try that. Let's save as micro. Let's see how small we can actually make this. This is going to pain me, but right. So first issue, right? It'll have to be too wide, unless I put a motorbike seat in it. So let's try it with that. I'll get rid of the speed sensor. Alright. And we'll get rid of the roofs and stuff. Okay, so there. We'll get rid of everything one block from the center. We need to delete that. I can delete these though. Just the fact that I have to use a motorbike seat is already, like, really pushing my definition of a car at this point. So we've already passed that threshold. And this is going to be an issue, but so that's as small as we can go. Well, I won't be able to use that, so they'll have to go, and I'll have to remove this. I'll move these in one. Okay. This might actually work. Oh, I could make it even smaller by reducing it to 1 engine instead of 2. Because let's be honest, speed isn't the our biggest concern with this. I don't know why I keep deleting stuff I can just move. Okay, right. This front end's going to be interesting. A lot of you guys are going to hate me for showing you guys these mini builds after the mini build challenge is already up, but what you going to do? Now, I could keep those wheel arch stuff, these in, but I'm not sure I'd be able to move the wheels in any more than I have. I mean, I guess I could. Why is there a steering hinge here? Oh, that's because that's where the fucking... Oh, okay, right, yeah, no. I will not be able to bring the wheels in any more than than they already are. Oh yeah, that's a pickle. We'll use a my best friend. My best friend in construction, my worst friend in aerodynamics. So if you've tried to build anything with these, like be a windshield or something like that, you know. Stream manager, there you go, okay. This was literally just there to like make it look good. Yeah, no, let's go down to 1 engine actually. Let's bring this little thing back. I still have to do a windshield of some sort. Do I have a 3 block anywhere? Oh yeah, there you go. So that can go there. These you need to move back. So let me just select these. Otherwise, if you guys play on Xbox and you didn't know, and you don't know how to multi-select, because I had no idea until I just accidentally pressed it. It's left click. It's sorry, it's right. It's click on right stick, and that's how you're able to select stuff. All right, I can move these back. One. These can be switched out with these. Actually, I can actually put a full 4 there, actually, and that can be moved as well. But then this. Do that, rotate. Move that there. Oh no, because there needs to be a wheel arch there, so that can... That has to be like that. That... Oh, what's in the way? Oh yeah, that. That goes there. Then that can be a 4. Where is it? There it is. Rounded 2x4. Plonk that in there. This is going to look so stupid, by the way, with the motorbike seat. And do... Also, I don't know how I'm going to do weight balancing without the... the room to put weighted blocks, and because how skinny this thing is, that's going to be an issue, but we'll cross that road when we get there. Must have accidentally deleted it. We'll grab the front end. Again, can't really make it any smaller than that because of the lights. I want to keep the lights. And now I need to figure out how to connect everything. Well, I still haven't connected the front, so once I connect these, then it should all be good. No. Because these aren't connected. It's not much of a hood. Like, I would not want to work on this little car. I mean, we could make it rear-engined. Yeah, let's do that. Let's actually just bring this back here for now. So it doesn't need any of this, because it won't have an engine there. I think it gets to a point in small cars where you have to have it rear-engined. Okay, so that gives us a lot of like trunk space. We can quote-unquote trunk space. Right, I need a 3. Yes. There you go, that's the trunk space. That's all you're getting. Once we get to the back, I'm gonna be just gnawing at nails. Exhausts in the way. I can remove those exhausts because it doesn't really need them there. Put that there. I could actually just put it here. And then grab a 2 block. I get very distracted. I need to finish the front and the sides first, and here I am already working at on the back. I really don't know how I'm going to do this. I think it's good to know the general shape of something first, so that's going to be my excuse. for my complete and utter lack of attention. Yeah, okay. This can work. Sort of. I think we're only going to get one reverse light out of this. Because I can't put it on the brake light. That would just be ridiculous. Right, there. It's got a rear-mounted engine. It's basically a Bugatti, right? Maybe this is what Andrew Tate drives. And of course, at this small of a scale, I'm really not bothered about, like, what the wheel arches look like. Right, so for this I'm gonna have to make a sacrifice. I have to sacrifice the rear badge for a reverse light, and I guess I could find a way of putting the exhaust back here. I kind of want to put it there, but the engine doesn't have any attachment points there. So what if I... have it kind of like stick out like that? And then just somehow attach it to there. Like, I don't think it will scrape that much if I put a 3x1. Oh, actually, no, that will scrape a whole lot. What about this? No, that's just stupid. I guess we just won't put a real exhaust there. We'll put a fake one. So we'll put that 2x1 back in, and then just build a fake exhaust. There you go. Actually, can I? No, because I need the room for the lights. So I can't move that back in anymore. Now let's get a 4x1 to fill up that hole. Sorry, 1x4. There we go. I need to make the... Oh, the hydraulics are still bound weirdly. So these can... Oh. Alright, this can basically go down to that. Okay, because these used to be the front. So that can go, that needs to stay up like that. That can be removed. Basically destroy our trunk space, but well. I'm making it yellow now, but we'll probably change it later. Yeah, there's no other way of me doing this. I have to do this like this. Because if I do that, then there's no way of me filling that hole up. So it will have to clip. Oh no. Not clipping. I'm a terrible builder, oh no. My blocks, they clip. I'm also going to do it like this, just because if it's going to clip, I might as well give it some trunk space. And there you go. I think it's the same problem with the rear. So I'll just do that. And why do these keep rebinding themselves to my triggers? I don't... Stop it! Okay, so it was always going to be slow. Now, do I... Because what if... I'm curious to see if I just... No, I can't do that. Do this. What that will do. Oh yeah, because I thought the wheels were inverted. I mean, it works. But how about I just go complete over the top 1960s micro car and give it only one wheel in the back. Oh, the fucking goddamn connectors. Yeah. It won't let me grab that connector now, will it? Connectors are lifesavers and also the biggest pains in the ass. Right. So yeah, what if we go like completely over the top 1960s micro car and put one wheel in the back? I'm not sure how that's going to work with the engine there though. Didn't quite think about that. Could put the engine under the seat. Almost under the seat. If I just do that and then move this further this way... Yeah, that's gonna be attached to the cockpit anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah. We'll put that there. Wait, I can't put the piston there because that's where the wheel's going to go. The piston has to go up to the one side and we'll be sacrificing the rear tail lights. I'll figure something out. I can't put that there either because this is going to... Okay. I'll have to redesign the rear. That. Right. So it doesn't need wheel arches, we can get rid of those. Do want a rounded rear. Do still want to give it that kind of bar of soap look, so... Wait, why would that be in the way? Ah, because it's 3, not 4, Sebby. I mean, it is 4, but it's a weird 4. That's involved. You have to go around that. Although on this side it should be able to just to go, there you go. Right. Just have the one singular tail light at the back. I forget that these need to be 3s, because this... I want this to curve around still. I also have to do something at the back of those, so they have to be 3s anyway. At least on this side, because that side has the rear thing in the way. Boop, boop, boop. There you go. Now, do I actually bother with that at the front? Is that the 100% most minimum I can go while still having the lights? Yes. Right, so we're just going to first, I don't know why I saved that like that, because I'm forgetting how the game works apparently. We'll use this to just fill that in. Although I have a slight idea of what I could do back here. I wonder if I can just bring it in. If I do something like that. And then No, I'll just leave it how it is. I like how awkwardly long it is. Don't giggle at that. Y'all are better than that. I mean, not really, but... Tiny car. Alright. Shit, how am I gonna make this trunk work? I've got an idea on how to make this trunk work. Alright, let's take a think for a sec. Because this means that there won't be like an actual wall to separate the engine from the driver. So if I make that 3... That's going to be our engine bay. And we're going to have to put a tiny hatch. But the engine is red, so it's sporty, so it's fine. There you go. Now let's work on this front end. Oh yeah, how am I going to do that then? Okay. So we're definitely pushing the definition of a car here. It's got this really long engine bay, but like this really long front end, but the engine's actually at the back. I guess all this is like crash protection. It's mostly all just for the lights. And I could say fuck it and just mount the lights to the front end bit here. You know, I've already destroyed like the beauty of this mini car to try and make it into a quote-unquote micro car already, so let's just throw all integrity out the window. Just mount the bloody headlights on the outside. There you go. Now that's the absolute minimum this will go. Unless I just... Okay, everything that made this build good is now gone. It looks so goofy, I love it. Let's just do that. The 2. Do I have a 2 anywhere? I have a 3, not a 2, so I'll just have to grab it, recolor it. I'm not even gonna bother putting an actual. Oh, that's an issue. I don't think I'm gonna actually bother putting an actual, like, fully enclosed, like, thing for this. Oh, why did I put a 3? It's supposed to be a 2. I might just, like, put a windshield on it and call it a day. You know? I'm very close to just making a Morgan 3-wheeler right here, but wait, lights still work, obviously. Front and rear. Just paint that black to have it blend in with the rest of the huge quotation marks interior. There you go, that's your windshield. No, oh, of course not. Now the awkward number here is quite annoying. She's beautiful. Got the engine bay. I could probably get away with some wheel arches, actually, like some flared arches. Let's give that a try. I'd have to kind of like move those back out again. Boom, boom. These would have to come out one more. The other question is, how would I do that bit? Because then that doesn't look good. You know what, we'll revert back to the old look with the exposed wheels. Unless we combine it with what we did earlier. Oh, that's right, I need to... flip them the other way. Yeah, that was bound to be an issue. Oh yeah, they need to be different. So when I turn right, I want it to lean away. So I want it to be green. So yeah, that's right. And then this one, when I turn, I'll just invert them and see how that goes. Okay, we won't do that. Oh. Delete it. Oh fuck, my phone locked itself, I didn't even notice, holy shit. Whoops. Alright, yeah, well, that's pretty much it for this. Not much more I can do to this. Let's give it a fresh lick of paint though. Got that. Okay, I won't select it. I'll just do it manually. That and that. No, that would make that those black actually. Oh, I didn't want you. Actually, it doesn't look half bad. Just do that and then these as well. Bim, 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 bim. 46 kilometers an hour seems to be the top speed on this. And there's physically no more room for an engine apart from maybe at the front. I mean, yeah, you could maybe put one there. But that's what that looks like. If we put it at the front again, and then we can move these back and make it even smaller. Has science gone too far? That, and that. Find somewhere else to put that. Actually, no, I need that back, so I don't want to have to reconfigure one, so just do that. Oh, good morning, Dubs and Buds. I think that's your name, right? Yeah. You've been tempted to play this game? I love it. Slightly addicted to it. Ah, yes. Put that there. That's gorgeous. Paint it the blue. I mean, I could put it here, but I'd have to make this a different light. And I think it's kind of cute like that. Yeah, no, this game is very, very fun. I'll show off some of my other creations once I've done with this. So I'm currently playing on the sandbox mode right now. So these parts, apart from some of them, are all. Oh, this is rubbing on something, I think. Oh yeah, it's probably rubbing on that. So, what is it? Like bumping on? It's probably something up here, isn't it? But yeah, all of the parts that I've got here right now, I got for free, basically, because it's the sandbox mode. But there is a what is that catching on? It's catching on the fucking bike thing, isn't it? It's catching on the bike body. I'll move it back one then. But there is a stranded in space mode where you can choose to have to like find all the parts scattered around the world. But for this game mode, no, you don't need to like find the parts. There are cosmetic accessories that you can buy with these gold coins up here that you can acquire by doing challenges, races, and stuff like that. But it's they're not like too essential. If you're into if you were into Lego as a child or still are, I definitely recommend this. I might reconfigure that just to. That doesn't look good. Yeah, I'll just put another one there and reconfigure it. On console, the building takes some getting used to. Because it is mostly all cursor based. So... if I think about it, I don't actually need that, because I can just mount that straight to that, because I don't need the wiggle room I needed before, so... And there are a few techniques that you can learn from like the Discord server and things like that. Like what I did there by using a piston to like bring the I don't need to do it for these either. To bring the wheels all the way up into a wheel arch. There are suspension parts you can use as well, but that's up to you. Oh yeah. Well, I'm 21, so there's no age for it. I was a big fan. I think I wasn't even that big of a Lego fan per se. Like I had a few sets and stuff, but I wasn't like a massive like. I liked making my own stuff. I think that's where this shines. It's in making your own stuff. And I'm a bit of a like mechanic fan as well, like just looking at stuff being built. And I mean you'll see in some of my other designs where that actually really shines. But right now I'm making it like a 1960s-esque three-wheeler because I like making micro cars, apparently. That's what we've established. Oh yeah, because that engine's not actually mounted to anything. That's not good. There you go. Oh wait, no, that needs to be like that. I see no issues with this whole assembly being mounted only by these two things at the back. I see no disadvantages to that whatsoever, and the slight clipping, but that's nothing I can really do. Me and my brother had a lot of Lego boxes and boxes of the stuff. Still in the family, and now I've been playing with my nephews and nieces. I had a Lego, like it's basically it's a big blue chest filled with Legos, but our animals got to it and started like... Well, at first our animals started like pooing in it because we didn't close it properly. And then at one point I had a very severe, like one of my first very severe allergic reactions. And that caused me to vomit in the entire... Oh, these look like indicators. They're not. One of them's a brake light, the other one's... I could put the brake light on the top bit and like the running light on there, I guess. But yeah, it was not a fun experience. Because I have a few severe allergies. But obviously when I was much younger, we didn't actually know all of them. And what my exact reactions would be. And I didn't want to get it all over the floor, so my first reaction was to do it in the very... Like, because that box of Legos was also passed down through the generations. And no matter how many times we washed it, it never cleared up. So, we just got rid of it. Alright, I think this project here is done. I think Project Microcar is now complete. So we'll leave that out, and then we'll bring out the... This is my most complete small car. Right? Is that our other small car isn't that much more narrow because the wheels are still where they were before, but you can see it is much smaller now compared to that one. So yeah, this is the two small cars. I'll bring out the big one, which is loosely based on a 2004 Ford Thunderbird, but I say very loosely. And you can already see the size difference there. By the way, these do have proper engines. I mean, this one it's at the front, so you can kind of see it sticking out. So I don't really need that. But this one also has a, you know, radiator, everything like that. It even has an exhaust that goes all the way along the bottom. And I'll turn the lights on this one as well. There you go. Then what else do I have? So this is one of the first cars I made that I I add stuff to, and it's about the same size as the Thunderbird. Width-wise, it is wide, like it is very wide. This doesn't. This just has the engine that sticks out the front, but it's a convertible. Sort of. It doesn't quite work anymore for some reason. You've just got to be gentle with it. It's gonna like gently tap it so that it kind of locks into place at the back there, and then just kind of gently tap it for it to go back. All of my vehicles that I make in this game are to scale, so they're properly scaled with your character's size. Some of them are overscaled, but all of my vehicles, including my tanks and stuff, are properly to scale. I'll show you the planes later. Bring out the trophy truck. Yeah. There we go. Which is the light button on, there you go, there. I never bind the same. I don't know why it keeps wanting to spin that way. I'll just let it. But this also has a properly rendered engine. Not rendered, but like modelled engine. It's mostly cooling though, obviously. But there is an engine under there. I'm just gonna start colliding with that one now, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Can you just stop moving? Doubled up suspension. It has a bit where you can connect the. God damn. Where you can connect the a spare wheel. I don't know why it does that. It's just kind of weird. The way it like just renders, I guess. And a lot of these projects took basically weeks to do because I'll make it, and then I'll be like, hey, I can add this to that, or I can add this. Actually, how small is my UTV compared to this thing? It's not actually that far off on this in size, to be fair. In width, obviously, a little bit. But this has fully functioning suspension because, like for my off-road vehicles, I put suspension and stuff on it. But for my just specifically street ones, I'll just use the height, like the piston techniques and stuff. Oh yeah, you can do planes. I'll respawn so that all of these things can disappear. But I'll show you that you can make some other things. There's also different maps as well, so let's go to a different map to show that off. Yes, click to main menu. I will show you that right now, if it will like to. Okay, right, single player, we'll go to the danger zone. There are like campaign modes where it's kind of like an exploration thing where you have to like build vehicles to find pieces to make more vehicles and stuff like that. Yeah, I'll show you guys. I'll show you some of the planes I've made. Actually, I'll show you like 3, because the big bomber I need to like actually put control surfaces on and not control it with gyros, because gyros are the worst way to control a plane in my opinion. I just did it because I was lazy. I wasn't bothered to do control surfaces. Let's spawn on the aircraft carrier. And let's bring out... No, that's not what I clicked on, is it? Stop! I don't want this. Put it away. There you go. Let's bring this beast out. Now this thing took ages. So it's a jet-powered plane with fully functioning instruments. I'll show you the aerodynamics. Because this game has fully functioning aerodynamics. So it has, I'll show you later, but it has fully functioning instruments. It has guns. And let's take it for a so it has a normal engine in it just for taxiing and stuff. Go into first person. Hang on. It's a bit unruly, but if you press down, up goes the wheels, and they tuck in there quite nicely. And so here's the first person view. See those 2 lights on the side? Those are my landing gear indicators. So when they're turned on, that means the landing gear is up. I have armaments. And so this thing is vaguely unstable. So if I roll past a certain point for too long, it'll start beeping at me. Oh, fuck. Hang on, let me just... And that's... So the one on the right is my altitude. I haven't flown this in ages. I was so busy making the cars that I completely, like, forgot to actually practice with this thing for this stream. So if I roll past a certain... I should probably go up a little bit more. So all of the controls, yeah, all of the control surfaces are functioning. So you've got the rear and then the front ones there. If I roll past a certain point for too long, it will start beeping at me, because this is what happens when I roll for too long. If I try and stay inverted because of the wheel, because of the wing positioning, it will go into a flat spin. But if I can actually try and hold it there for long enough, there you go, it beeps at you, and then I can try and get the altitude one to go off. There's the altitude. Because you can also have a compass, and I would kind of like that because I'm kind of lost. But yeah. And I mean, I could show you the logic for all of that. So if I go into the configurator, so this is kind of like an X-ray view. Also the configurator, that's why it helps. Helps with. So you can kind of see everything on the inside here. So that's the so this is all of the stuff that seat controls. So this is all of these stuff. So all this is the jet engine stuff, which is a bunch of smaller jet engines. But if I go onto the altitude sensor, so there's the altitude sensor. I've got it set to 20 meters above. When I get to 20 meters above sea level, it will go off and activate this tone generator here, which generates this pitch for that long with that long of a pause, and it will keep beeping like that until I go above that height. Hi Jen, how are you doing? And if I go with the angle sensor, so just 1 degree past 190, it will activate this tone generator, which will beep with a 1 second delay. The delay is just so that it's for when I actually need to roll, it doesn't start beeping at me instantly. So like for a quick roll, it won't go off. And for the wheels, I have these distance sensors. So when these distance sensors feel like detect the wheel, it will set off these lights. Oh, good morning. And back here you can see the a weight. This is it's just ballast to balance out the weight from the front. And yeah, and everything's attached together. Here you've got the guns, 3 guns, and you can set them to a delay as well. So I've set these to a delay so that they will start firing from the outside first and then move in. So you have a broader shot at first that then narrows inwards for more accuracy after a while. So like so it will do like that kind of like wave pattern for more opportunities to hit. Initially, what I wanted to do is have this cone at the front, which is purely like aesthetic. It doesn't actually do anything, well, apart from aerodynamics. But my idea was to replace this Dragon jet here. Will consume the liquid with a hydraulic that would move the cone in and out depending on how fast you were going. But I liked the extra speed too much, so I decided against it. What the fuck's happened here? It's got all of my blueprints all in one for some reason. I'm not gonna click that. I feel like that's gonna make my game crash. Actually. So was it difficult to fly with all the dynamics? It's hard to get like the lift right. So it's like it's a whole balancing act. It's a lot of spawning the plane in, flying it, see how you want it. If you want to, there'll always be a front to back balance. There'll always be like a front to back biased. You'll never be able to get it perfectly balanced. So you're gonna choose if you want to prefer to always be constantly pulling back a little bit or constantly pushing forward a little bit. I recommend constantly pulling back a little bit, because if you've always got a pitch down and you go a bit too far, then you're gonna pitch down into the water. But so you kind of want it you kind of want to play that slightly front heavy, just so that you can constantly be pitching back, so you can control that. But it's a lot of trial and error. If I was, yes, delete my box. I'll keep it. I'll put it in here for you. If I turn on the aerodynamics again, so with the aerodynamics, you've just kind of got to. It's like here they're not great, but it's just these two points here from where the cockpit, from how the cockpit is built. I kind of blocked some of it with the with the lights for inside the cockpit, but yeah, same thing here. Like, it's just a sacrifice I had to make. Did a GME of fighting Bill Cipher? Yeah, did you win? Hell yeah. So the aerodynamics can be a bit fucky, because they don't actually work. Even in a fully enclosed thing, it will still use aerodynamics for some reason. I don't know why they do that. Does it here as well? But yeah, this is what that plane was based off of. It was what this looked like. This is just this one actually still has these propellers are basically useless for something this big. So it actually still has jets. So it still has the thrusters in there, but it doesn't have as many, and it's a bit slow. And I do have an engine. I do have two engines here, not just for taxiing, but for it to actually sound more like a plane. So you can hear the Now this thing doesn't have the warnings, but it does still have the fully functioning cockpit. It even has the same gun firing pattern. Because they're essentially the same plane. So once you get a chassis that works, you can build anything off of it. Yeah, no, those engines are literally just there for sound. Still a bit front heavy though, but I mean that was a pretty steep landing. But that's probably one of my best landings in this. And so this plane was built off of the basis of this plane, which is a bomber. Now, bombers are even more weird for weight balance, because you've got this heavy weight. So the bomb is 2 pieces of dynamite, 1 weighted block, and some stabilizing fins. Again, still has the same firing pattern. So if I drop it, you can see that the weighted block makes it fall faster, and the stabilizing fin kind of, stabilize it a little bit. Yeah, it still acted a little weird with the boosters, but this took quite a long time to build. You don't want to go to school, still tired? Well, you'll feel better once you get there. Crew, thank you for the follow. Well, thank you for the follow. I'm glad you enjoyed Trailmakers. I do like playing this game, especially on stream, because it's just a great way to show off some cool stuff. And that was a fucking, I dedicate that landing to you, crew. That amazing landing was only because of you. Sir, bruh. Sir Taco. How you doing, bruh? Yeah, that was like I could not have asked for a better landing. I'm not gonna humiliate myself by trying my target practice building, but this is literally a target practice building for bombing. I guess I'll bring out the BMB2. Fuck it. When just having coffee, getting ready for the work. How do you do, boyo? I'm doing all right. Work is doing not too bad. Right, so this thing, oh my god, it's so... Right, so... I need to... I do have a Discord server. If you look in my about section, it could be there. Vulcan Bomb. It is loosely based off of the Vulcan, yes. A lot of my stuff I loosely base off of things, just so that I can have like the inspiration. I can't remember the fucking controls. Yeah, it is very loosely based on Vulcan, but it's this thing. This thing even sounds like the British V bombers. But I have to be very careful because it uses gyros and not. Yeah, sure. I'm not sure if I would be able to check it out right away, but. So yeah, I installed an alarm for the bombs, which is just extra terrifying. Yeah, I do hope Jen has a great day at school. Oh, nice. I moved to France in 2006, when I was 6, so 2006. There should be a Pix channel to make sure that you've reacted to the message and verified yourself and stuff like that. So there will be like a rules thing. You got to make sure you've read the rules and stuff like that, and then there'll be a Pix channel that you can put them in. Sorry, I was checking the Discord server. And we'll just pretend that I landed magically. Magic landing. Yeah, I'm still kind of new to building planes. A lot of these I've had to look at tutorials for, but you know what the best thing against planes is? No, Jen, he was talking to me. Okay, I'll have a look at them. Yeah. The best thing against planes? I'm originally from Somerset, Frome to be specific. Let's see, there's airplanes. Come on, Discord, load those pictures. Damn, that's beefy. But yeah, I have a SAM sight. I'm teasing you guys with the firing though. I'm just gonna. So I know you guys want to watch this thing fire, but I'm teasing you with it. I believe so. A lot of stuff comes from Somerset that people don't know about. Yeah. My pain's pretty slow. You gotta think about aerodynamics. Only 950. That's not slow. But yeah, we're talking about aerodynamics. Honestly, for what this is, its aerodynamics aren't actually that bad considering. But it's based off of. Obviously, I'm kind of in love with this chassis design that I made, called the BMT3 chassis. But this is my child. This is my baby. It's an APC, obviously. And the rear actually works. I'll just bring it down a bit. So you can just get in. Not particularly comfy, but you gotta make sure you don't pinch your feet in the suspension, but and same thing with this, there's no hidden engines. I mean they are hidden, but they are where those vents are. On ground, they're not very fast because they've got the spiked wheels, but if I get it on the dirt... That's the quickest that thing's ever hit the brakes. Ah, okay. Yeah, this thing has, you know, the working tailgate, the sirens, or the lights that you can put on, and working head and tail lights. And I thought, you know, I might make it a little more interesting and add a little face. So it's got a little face. Now, there aren't any tank tracks in the game, so that's why it's just a bunch of wheels. And to get it to kind of have that tank-like steering, I didn't want to program tank steering. It's just too much for me. So it's got rear wheel steering, which is good enough. Now these things are like on the verge of like being max complexity, which is this game's way of limiting how much processing power is needed for the game to render the vehicle. and this is literally 1 block away from being max. So yeah, these aren't very multiplayer friendly. These ones. What else could I show you guys? We've got the boats, but my boats are like an embarrassment, so I don't want to show those too much. I've got that I think I put into like one of my pickup trucks. Yeah, I put it into this. I think. Yeah. The thing is, it's so funny when you realise that turn the aero off. That's literally not important on this thing. It's funny when you realise that this engine's modelled after a fucking Mercedes V6, and it's in a El Camino with a raised El Camino. Hello, Lionel. Welcome to the stream. What's that? Strip. I can't remember which ones the lights are. There's the brakes. Sometimes the lights are a bit buggy, so you need to like. Again. Oh, I forgot to put the. Did I? Is that just messed up, or did I just forget? I just forgot. Lovely. I just forgot that I need to add like 3 more pieces to the front end there. Because I removed them to make place for the fan. I will consume the liquid. Just give me a second, let's need to make this massive hood. Oh, that's too much. I think it's functional. I didn't have a good look at it because I use my phone for Discord and Twitch. I don't want to miss anything going on in chat. Oh, thank you. I'd actually forgotten that I put a post up. But yeah, I keep it chill. I can do build suggestions, but just so you guys know, it won't be done by the stream. Yeah, I'll have a look at it more after the stream. Yeah. If you guys have ever seen my posts on Reddit, you've probably seen a lot of these vehicles as well. But yeah, this raised truck is just like my other project that's gone a bit out of hand. So that's the base model. Are you excited for today? Hell yeah. That's the base model. Here's the... Oh no, thank you for the follow. This is the Huntsy Special. If it would like to... So it doesn't have the working hood. I mean, the engine sticks out anyway, so I'm going to reset the lights. Okay. You'll build a... I introduced Jen to what a donk was yesterday. Yeah, here's the Huntsy Special. And, is it... Why isn't the... Okay, that's that. What's that? Is it... Oh, there you go. I play on Xbox. okay. Xbox One. Yeah, I play on Xbox One. That's that. This is going to have the clipping issue, so it's going to rotate. And here's the trophy truck version that you guys saw earlier, which looks absolutely nothing like the other two who are currently fighting, because one of them's clipping. Yeah, here's the trophy truck version that doesn't look anything like the production models at all. Oh, reverse, there you go. Like, this is what I mean when I say sometimes I go a bit overboard when I design stuff. And this started life as that thing on its right there. So this and that are the same car, technically, but they don't share an engine. The engines are different. Right, let's get rid of this one. So they don't share an engine. I think the only thing they share... No, not even, because I changed the doors. I changed the doors for this one. No, not this one. Ah, no! If I just reverse and show you guys the engine difference. Okay. So we went from a big V6. Where is it? Come on. Oh, come on. Yeah. I have to get onto it in third person, and then I'll go into first person once I get on top. There you go. So we went from a big V6 to... it does sometimes have lagging problems, but it's not as bad as it used to be. Yes, we went from a V6 to two of these. It actually has 6 of those Dragon engines. So it's quite the speedy thing. I'll show that off. This thing has 2 Bulldogs, and I think then 2 more two Dragon engines. But this thing is quite fun to drive, actually. It isn't like break neck fast. If I play Trailmakers on my Xbox, will it run better even those? I don't quite know. Oh, what did I break? We'll have to check later. I think it will run a little bit better because it's got, I think it's got like a better processor or something like that. I can't quite remember. Check. Oh, it's still running though. It's still alive. Oh. Well, that's quite the pickle we've gotten ourselves into. What else? I'll show you guys the UTVs while I'm at it, maybe. Now this is a fun little thing. So it only has 1 Dragon engine. So 1 Dragon engine, right? And it's gone. Like, it's so quick, sometimes I forget how fast it is. But it is crazy how one Dragon engine and just a very light vehicle can do this. It's not very good for like big jumps and stuff, because basically all of the weight of the engine is on the rear axle and not on the suspension. But basically, the suspension is attached to the engine. So the body and the engine are actually separate. God's sake. So as you can see when I'm driving about, that the engine is moving about. So the engine is staying put and the body is moving separately from it in that little cage. But this thing can really go, despite its size. And so I thought, hey, I already have, this thing's already quick, but what if I made it quicker? I bring you the paper airplane. One Dragon engine, 2 Bulldogs. Literally just for looks, pretty much. No excessive aero at the front end because, well, I need that suspension room because of how low this is. And I've beaten... I've gotten up to the top 1% in the Muscle League with this on both off-road races on Race Island. It's not very stable on the road. This thing is a absolute beast on the dirt. And I took a bit more care into aerodynamics on this, as you can tell. There is no, if I remember rightly, no red or yellow aero at all anywhere on this. It's all green aero. And that's how you make a car with a slower engine faster. Aerodynamics. Actually, what were the aerodynamics on this thing, by the way? It's not too bad. I mean, it doesn't have that big of a cross area, so... I think cars are definitely my my strong suit for sure. I'm not the best at planes. The thing is, with cars, it's pretty easy because the only thing you really have to worry too much about is it rolling. By the way, yeah, I'm gonna do it like that, and then I'm gonna configure the one engine it has wherever it is to only do the rear wheels. The teacher I don't know today. Ooh, well, see it as exciting, not scary. It's an opportunity. The thing is, I like making like very detailed stuff. So looks, I wouldn't say they come first, but they're a very close second. And so yeah, I'm kind of obsessed with making my planes look like they could be real planes. Not specifically modeling them on real planes, but making them look close enough. No, it's not going to make it up this hill. I need more speed. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. I guess it could be the P50 2.0. Is that wheel kicking again? Why is it kicking? Where's it hitting? Oh yeah, it's hitting that. Makes sense. That's still going to be hitting that. Okay, I made a bomb with 4 or 5 bombs of dynamite. I don't like making my planes too fast because most of the maps it would be too much anyway. Come on, little car, you can make it. Go on, little car. Yeah, making tiny stuff like this is kind of entertaining. I usually prefer to try and like go for acceleration over like overall top speed. Because like that top speed is kind of useless if you can't get to that speed fast enough. I love how I'm talking about speed in a car that's max speed is probably like 30 kilometers an hour. I think this thing could use maybe some suspension at the back. And what if I go with smaller wheels? I never thought about that. How if I go with a tiny wheel? What about tiny wheel front and back? Tiny car! Oh wait, can I also wait if I'm pretty sure I can bring those in now. Ah, no I can't because the wheel arches are in the way. God darn. Piston technique time. I wanted to put an ejection seat in my stuff, but I've got a feeling that I'd underestimate how much extra complexity that'd add to it. Do that like that. And then I wonder if I could just put these together, but then that get in the way, so I'll just use the connectors. I can't use the connectors because then I'll just have to use this and hope. Yeah, that works. Alright, so that means I can also bring this in one. Oh wait, no I can't. I could just get rid of these. And then... Oh yeah, that's funky. Ah, okay. What am I doing configure? I need color picker. I need it to be black. Tiny car! Not very stable car. Oh, yeah. Also, I realized that I need to... Yes. Don't think you're gonna get 3-wheel drive with me. That would be too expensive. They could just make it front-wheel drive. So then it wouldn't even need an axle. Could I tuck that in even more now then? Oh yeah. I'm thinking, if they wanted to make this as inexpensive as possible, that would just be a useless wheel and it would be like a front-wheel drive thing. I think it's gonna need... I think it's... in real life, I hadn't ended up real drive. Yeah. I think the P50 was rear-engined rear-wheel drive. This is front-engine, so it would be front-engine. I mean, I guess I could put the engine back in the rear, but I don't really have enough room for that, so... I don't have a lot of ground clearance either, do I? With the fucking... that in the way, but... shit, what was I gonna do? Wait, can I... So I'm running this through my mind right now. Yes. Yes! That works, right? Well, I think Jen's gone to school, or getting ready for school. Yeah, this works. And the rest, well, they've just got other stuff to do. Some people just have the stream going on in the background. I guess. I mean, I wouldn't really call it backseating. If you have any suggestions, that would be nice. No, okay, that doesn't look good. I'll go back to the T design. Like that. I kind of love this thing. Just because of how stupid it is. Its top speed is almost 40 kilometers an hour on a straight. Oh, dogfighter planes are not my thing. I said planes are not my thing. My engine fell off! Oh no! No! No, I've lost all speed, no! My fucking engine fell off! Oh. I need to clip that. Oh god. My engine fell. The thing is, I can only put... That's the only engine I can put on this. What if I go back to, like, the bigger wheels? This is perfect. It's all I ever dreamed of. Planes are not the easiest thing to make in Trailmakers. Let's complete the course with the. I don't know. Well, what name should we give this thing? Oh, it's not going to survive this drop. Well, because if you think about it, cars, the only force... Like, if you want to make a fast car, the only, like, thing you have to really... Okay, if you want to make a fast car that's specifically, like, not just a drag car, but a car that you can use for, like, proper racing and stuff, you have to worry... The only things you have to worry about are aerodynamics and... not center of gravity, but basically to stop make it top heavy. With a plane you need aerodynamics, so that's like drag, but you also need lift, you're working on in 3 dimensions instead of just 2. Damn it. I feel like I feel like giving this thing POP, like, not sorry, Reliant like style. Yeah, no, lift is easy, but it's all of this. It's the relation between each other, and I don't just make like just vapid chassis either. Flying buffet. It's like when I make a plane, this is what they look like. Like. But if I go into the blueprints and I look at planes, right? Stuff like this, I hate. Stuff like this, I hate. Like stuff that looks like. Actually, that's pretty cool. But yeah, stuff that like is specifically made just for dogfighting and for like stuff like that, I just think is just visually not very appealing to me. I don't hate it. I just don't like. It's just like it's. You can see all of the inner workings of it, which I think is cool, but it's just, to me, for my particular style of building, it's not my taste. Hell, just look at just look at the stuff I've downloaded. I wouldn't say I hate them. That was a very, not a very good choice of words on my part. I just don't like them visually. Like, this is very, like, cool to look at, for me. Now, I have to preface that every time. For me, I would prefer looking at something that looks like this. Again, I haven't had a good look at your car, at your plane yet, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. Did I save this? Did now. So we'll go up in size. You get this. And then you go up in size. And you get this. Actually, let's see how the other small car deals with the road. Are my lights on? Yeah, okay. It's really hard to tell with these lights. I think this thing's only just slightly faster than the other one. Oh yeah, I forgot about this bit. Let's start from where we started the first time. We'll start from here and we'll go around. We'll test drive the cars and stuff. Hey, let's start something here though. Why are my reverse lights on? Put. I love the idle of the Bulldog engines. They sound so cool. Oh. Ah. We've encountered our first issue. Don't worry, I have a solution. We'll give this thing supercar style front axle raises. I do have a rally car. Oh, I forgot to. I do have a rally car, but not a very good one. I'll show it later. So we'll go through the cars. Oh, that down, that on. Okay. So now I have a supercar style front axle raiser. Why isn't it going back down again? Go back down. Okay. By the way, the rear wheels aren't even touching the ground right now. I do have one of those. But I had one and I accidentally... Does this have the... No, this isn't it. Yeah, I turned it into this, so I gave it normal suspension. Because I needed the controls. Oh, did I delete it? I did. Damn. I mean, it wouldn't be that hard to do, but... Could you just say... Oh, bollocks. That. I'll spawn it in. But on one of my previous streams, you can see me make one. If I do auto reset. Ah, there you go. So I need to go past that one and then go through here. But yeah, handling-wise, it's pretty stable, pretty solid. It's not top-heavy or anything, so that's good. Let's go into first person. Put some music on. Is it A? No, that's my horn. Yeah, this is my excuse for a horn, by the way. Because I didn't like the truck horn sound of the other horns, so I went with this one instead. This can't be up. Is it left? No. It's not left bumper. But yeah, it's not a bad vehicle actually. It wouldn't be highway legal because it can't go. Its max speed is like 50 miles an hour on a straight. But like for a city car, why not? And across. We should do time trials. I try and like do the races on the race island, but with these things. Ow! Why do I keep? Right. It's like I play so many different games throughout the day, like by myself, that is, and so like a bunch of them have different controls to the games I play. I mean, I can make this into a lowrider, but I don't think I'm using my bumpers. So if I just selected these ones. And have extend be that one. And have them auto reset. Like that. And for these, have it be, oh, no. That speed auto reset. Save it. Oh, I did it the wrong way around. Whoops. It's green, isn't it? Yeah, it's green. This is why you check, kids. This is how you learn how to play the game before you stream it. Really. Oh, I forgot to... I forgot to make it left bumper at the back. It just kind of jumped at me. Holy crap. Configurator. No. Configurator. Oh, for God's sake, Sebby. Learn how to play the game. There you go. Save. There you go. Done. We'll drive it to a flat space and then we'll do it there. There you go. We've got a little bit of a crest here. Hang on. Oh, shit. Right, that wasn't the plan. Oh, no. I forgot that, you know, it doesn't gently go up. Ah. We're in a bit of a pickle. Let's try that again. Easy. Okay. Right. Oh. Oh no. Whoa! Landed it! Oh, have you ever seen a lowrider do a backflip before? Oh yeah, it's definitely at the back where it does it the most, huh? It's got the weight of the engine, so once it gets past 90, it just goes. I mean, it is a Thunderbird, so... Oh, no. Help me. Let's continue the course. Yeah, this thing is fast. And... Boink! Oh no! No! Hey, I hit the ring though. Well... Right, what else can we take? We'll take the trophy truck around. Why not? So the drive shaft underneath there is actually useful for counterweight. So I can put different amounts of weight underneath there to kind of balance out the. Why do I never map the fucking the features to the same buttons on like sometimes like up is the hood, sometimes it's right, and I never keep it consistent. Hello there, Hunsy. How are you doing? I think this is just saying more about my driving than it is the cars themselves, I think. If I get Hunsy to drive it, then it'll be fine. So a lot of my vehicles aren't designed for the road. So I'll just skip over a few of them. We'll go straight to the lowrider. Not lowrider, the convertible. I'm doing good. Ah. Oh no. Let me just cheat at first, because this like I have cars that aren't great on the dirt, and I have cars that can literally not drive on the dirt, and this is one of them. Now this thing has suspension instead of the hydraulic stuff, and it's a bit wonky. I mean, I guess I could turn this into a lowrider as well. I could just use the bumpers. Would probably handle better. To repair. Stiff as hell suspension. Let's bring the top down for the rest of it. Oh, come on, go down straight. For crying out loud. Okay. Gentle, gentle. You're basically just gonna keep giving it torque until it goes down. Yeah, that's what it is. And like with the top down, it still looks quite clean. And I really. Still doesn't handle terribly, but still not the best, you know. It's not. It's no Formula 1 car, which I do have, which I will show later. It's like literally the first thing I built in this game was a Formula 1 car. And we'll just coast down this bit. Yeah, this would be like an older, like, version of like the new cars we showed earlier. Because it's very boxy and not very round at all. The bumpers stayed intact at least. Alright. What else? What else? I'm not going to bother with the pickup trucks because they basically all handle the same. That is trash on roads. So are these. I need to delete some of these because that can go, that can go. Ah, the police car. With a spoiler, but we don't talk about it. Literally, the spoiler is necessary. If I put it there, it's usually because it had to be there. Oh wait, it's all-wheel drive. And it's all-wheel drive. It's a rally police car. stretch. Okay, so this is like before I actually tried making semi-realistic cars, so this thing has way too many engines. It's way too fast, the wheels clip into everything. But hey, it has indicators, so that's something, I guess. Yeah, I definitely need to revisit some of these cars. Because that should not be doing that. It will consume the liquid. Yeah. Some of these cars I think I'm just going to skip over because they're just so bad. No. Yeah, yeet, pretty much. What do I have? Oh yeah, the rally car. So yeah, this is like the basis. So all of like the cars up till like the Ford, the grey Ford that we turned into a lowrider earlier. All of those are based off of this, which was my first like fully enclosed car attempt. It's supposed to be a rally car. It looks more like just like a priced out muscle car more than anything, and again the suspension is just really weird, so I won't drive more than that because I think they just changed the suspension over time, and I just didn't have any idea what I was doing. And again, I'll probably revisit these during some other stream. But I think it's time to bring out the... So this is the first car I built, ever. I need to repair it already. So yeah, this is the first ever car I built in this game. And you will notice that it has wings, because Sebi didn't realise that the fucking spoil... I'll just take a normal wing and put it backwards. It doesn't quite work like that, but it's fast. It's very nippy and as you can see, the wings do absolutely nothing. Because I shit you not, when I made this thing, I did not notice this spoiler, right? Just sitting there. Right, for me to use, I did not notice that was a thing. Because it was hidden under the trigger stuff. So what did I pick up the wheel for? Boom, boom. Those can go. Also, there's a bunch of armor plating because I didn't realize how heavy it was. So this can go. That doesn't work, by the way, Sebi. Sebi from the past, that doesn't work. It used to be a 4. Do I have a 4 anywhere? That's a 3. That's a 3. So I'm really quickly revisiting this one because it was an easy fix. Come on, Sebi. Also, Formula 1 cars don't have that tiny of a wheel at the front. Oh, just real quick. I have tried cross out. I did enjoy it for a bit. But then I realised I liked the building more than the actual, like, fighting bit of it. Oh wait, no, that does not need to be all-wheel drive, Sebi. It's not a Formula E car, Jesus. I don't even know if Formula E cars are all-wheel drive. I don't think they are. You know, I tried cross out, and then I found this, and then I just started playing this more. Oh. Probably the attach rate's a bit better, but... This thing handles quite well, holy crap. Oh, yeah, well, I keep forgetting that turn. So yeah, after a while, after I started like messing around with the game a bit more and actually looked at a picture of a Formula 1 car, I built this. For some reason, it's also all-wheel drive, Sebi. So let's just fix some things right away first. Those can fuck off. Actually, no, this can say that. Those look pretty cool, actually. But like, what is this? I mean, I get it, but not me just roasting myself from like a year ago. And where's the engine? Much better. Okay. Can I... That front wing is too big. It's okay if I go for today, I'll see you next time. Yeah, sure. You don't need my permission to leave. Yeah, it'll have to look like that. Sure. That's left bumper, there you go. So my version of Curse is just adding what? It's just adding rocket boosters to it. So if I press left bumper, then I'll yeah. I mean, I liked that aspect of it, but once I discovered the sandbox on this, I was hooked. About as fragile as the film we want to go. But yeah, there are other game modes on this as well. I could show you as well. Just wait for it to. So there's this thing also called the Trailmakers Rally, and you can choose. Basically, it's kind of like a separate like campaign mode, but for racing. If I like to load. So, yeah, basically, you unlock different pieces depending on like when you finish a race, or you can buy them with your gold. But you can also just real quick auto build the shit, and just use the one that they suggest, and then you go and race against other real people's times. Oh shit, it's 2 laps. No. I prematurely celebrated. First button for this. Oh. Not me forgetting how the track goes. Okay, right. Yeah, that's actually what this is. I'm not like. It's really hard for me to like race when I'm like also entertaining. I'm not even sitting properly. I'm sitting with my legs up on my bed right now. But yeah, you got the test zone. You got the stranded in space where you have to like recover pieces to rebuild your spaceship so that you can go. And then there's like the High Seas DLC as well. I'll show you Treasure Island as well. Why not? And then I think that'll be it for today. Maybe. This building stuff on stream is really complicated because of like just how long it actually takes. It's usually over a few days of just testing, trying, and like realizing that you kind of do something a little bit different. Yeah, this space. I don't hate the spaceship thing. I just like I think the sandbox is definitely where this shines. In my opinion. But this place I can show off my off-road vehicles a bit more. But this thing is the thing I've spent the most amount of time on recently. Is this trophy truck. Just the front end changed like 5 times in a day. Just trying to get it like exactly the way I wanted it to. Because I knew that I wanted this headlight pattern where everything. I know I wanted the headlights to look like that, and I wanted the yellow tint on front for aero. Because this thing is actually pretty aerodynamically sound as well. Apart from obviously like the wheel bits here, and the reason that this looks like this now is because the hood is up, but with the hood down, it gets like proper aero. There's a few orange, like yellow bits for like mostly because of the aesthetics. Like if I removed basically this entire like roof bit, the aero would be significantly better. But I just like the way it looks like that. And yeah, the suspension on this, it's basically just one big anti-roll bar that doesn't work too well. I would say it's more of an anti-roll. I would say it's an anti-roll bar, but it's a surprisingly sturdy suspension. Like idea, having them all connected loosely with. Okay, don't accelerate when you've only got one wheel on the ground. That's a bad idea. But yeah, with them loosely connected with hinges, means that there's not a lot of, well, there's basically no front to back flex on the suspension. So like it won't like wiggle forward and back, but side to side it has a little bit of wiggle room. I mean, there's still like front to back like roll, but what I mean like the suspension itself won't shift to the sides. You had to drastically reduce the front end on this thing. That's where the engine, it's a smaller, more powerful engine, but it's shifted further back. You see the entire like group is shifted backwards. Okay, so I installed these things for this particular situation. There you go. Literally, that's all these things here are for. Is to flip me back over when I'm on my side. So this thing's basically got suicide doors. Yeah, this thing's all-wheel drive, and it's quite nice actually. I didn't feel too bad about putting 2 extra engines on in the back, because that's where like either the fuel tank or maybe even some cooling stuff would be. So it doesn't quite bother me as much as like just completely filling the bottom bit, like the underneath of engines, you know. It's just to have that little bit of extra oomph to it. Oh, no why it's so weird. I don't think yeah. So my front right has a bit of a suspension issue, I think, because of the front end being blown off. Maybe, I don't know. But I can set the time of day to, there you go, to night. So that rear light is always on, like the marker light. For like when you're driving around at night in the desert and you've got like another car driving up behind you, so they don't accidentally crash into you. That's why it's so far away from the actual back of the car, so that it doesn't, like, if you get rear-ended or something like that during the day or something like that, it won't break. It's designed to not be broken at all and always be on. And these are the brake lights. I don't have any reverse lights because we won't really need them. It doesn't, because this game is automatic only, so reverse, so left trigger is like, so like reverse is also brake. There's no like, you can't bind your brakes at any other button. Sadly, the light isn't very yellow. I don't actually think that the filters actually do anything. Not filters, but the yellow things actually make the light more yellow. I think it just kind of looks like that. I mean, it's a quick experiment, Sebi. Why don't you just fucking try it? Just remove them. Yeah, no, that's just what they look like. And if I bring up the Huntsy Special and drive that about a bit for you guys. Or like, or what I call the BMT TB44 Custom. So my naming convention is, so BMT stands for Barton McCarthy Tank. Well, it used to stand for Barton McCarthy Tank. Now it stands for Barton McCarthy Transport. It's the last name of me and my girlfriend. So Barton McCarthy Transport truck, bed, 4-wheel drive, 4-wheel steering. That's what the 4x4 stands for. And so this is the BMT TB42 Barton McCarthy Transport truck with bed, 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel steering. I mean, it's not that complex. I mean, this is the US 42, so utility, sport, 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel steering. The trophy truck doesn't have a name. I almost did it with this stuff, but then I decided against it. But so yeah, this one, car, convertible, 2-wheel drive, 2-wheel steering. This is just called paper airplane, PA. Utility military. I think that's just utilitary. Literally. I mean, what was my other naming conventions? Because I know that my tanks have them. So their TAX is transport and amphibian. So like this on these, the T stands for tank. So otherwise it'd be BMT transport. So yeah, this is transport amphibian experimental, transport amphibian, rocket motor carriage, surface to air gun, transport amphibian. That one, it used to have a name, but I can't remember which one it was. That's just Tank 3. That's transport. That's small anti-air. I mean, it's better than Buggy and Red Bull F1 and Blueprint number 3. I'm probably going to change the names eventually at some point. You see on this one there's way more counterweights on the drive shaft because of the amount of weight that's above. Let's go for a drive. All-wheel steering is touchy, to say the least. I've got my beer crates in the back. The banjo music playing. Ouch. And by the way, yes, this is the Dixie horn that it has, by the way. So I regret not. I do not regret this thing at all. I think it's hilarious. I know what we could do some night flying. In the jet. Oh yeah, I've got the quadcopter. And then, actually no, real quick before I need to show you this. Fun fact, the Org A2 somewhat aerodynamic, funnily enough. Just got a click, clack, charging handle. So yeah, I made pixel art. It was more than pixel art because it's also 3D. So I kind of just made a model, I guess, of the Org A2. Because why not? Well, it's because I have a I have an airsoft version of it, and so I had a extensive references to choose to use. That's this thing doesn't even have any instruments, so flying at night is going to be interesting. Please turn for me. I guess we'll take off this way. It has an altitude. It has altitude. That's it. That's all I have. So we'll fly third person instead. Wait, did my bomb fall off? I think my bomb fell off. My bomb's missing. Well. Yeah, the prop planes tend to handle a bit better, or prop, I say, they're not really, they're just jet planes with a fancy thing on the front, but the slower ones handle much better than the bigger one does. Now these don't have yaw control. I tried implementing it, but it was too much of a pain, so I didn't bother. Oh, yeah, no, that's death. let's try in the jet. See what I'm kind of annoyed that my bomb fell off there. Yeah, let's do that. That. And what else? Sure, why not? So let's take off in this one. There's a short takeoff distance. I mean, these things just look glorious flying around anyway. And just with the night sky as a backdrop. Push you a little bit. And then just this thing. The modern heavy bomber. target. Way too late. Oh well. Doesn't matter, it looks cool. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. Well, it's every few minutes, I can't remember, but it's honestly, honest to God, it's literally because if we, Twitch have recently upped the payment, so we get paid a 50-50 split on ad revenue if we do I think it's 3 minutes of ads every hour. So instead of doing what I used to do, which was literally put 3 minutes of ads, like straight ads every hour, I put a few seconds of ads every few minutes instead, because that's how we make our money. So. I mean, subscribers get ad-free viewing. Big boys gotta eat. Yeah, this thing's bombs are way more accurate. I mean, I guess also I was going quite a bit slower, but this thing just terrifies me. Oh yeah, I know. That's I'm just telling you why they've increased. It's because Twitch have brought it up to a 50% split on 3 minutes an hour. And that was like a month ago. You're welcome. Yeah. I'll have to pick another bigger target to No, I've had some people tell me that I'm a sellout because I run ads on my stream. And I'm like, this is my job. Like, yes, some people really don't can't quite wrap their heads around it sometimes. But thank you for being so comprehensive. I think is the word I'm looking for. You're a sellout, I don't want to watch ads. I've even had people complain about the ads they were getting. As if I got to control who's, as if I get to control the ads that get shown on my stream. Like, you do know ads are targeted to the stuff you search up, so if it's some weird shit, that's on you. Hey, I killed a chicken. Oh fuck. Ugh. Okay, just made it over that. There's like a big thing on YouTube about that. It's like a whole story about this one dude. It's a fucking nut job. He was like calling like all YouTubers like Like people, basically, he was saying, he was complaining about getting like how about how I don't know if I can talk about this on Twitch now that I think about it, but about how YouTubers were secretly involved in a particular activity that involves children, and how like their ads were showing like that stuff, like that sort of stuff, and like it's like their way of showing how secretly like they were into like that sort of stuff. And I'm like, yeah. And it was like, and then by the way, this is entirely based on the ads he was getting before videos. It was nothing about the videos in particular, but he'd be watching he would be watching adverts. He'd be watching YouTubers, and just because those YouTubers he saw those particular adverts on those YouTubers' channels, he thought that, and it's like, it's not the YouTubers thought that, you're like, it's like, what I'm assuming it is, right, is, for a start, he was a nut job to begin with. He was fucking crazy, right? And so he looked up that sort of stuff on Google, I guess, or whatever, beforehand, and because the more he researched into it and like gathered proof and stuff like that, the more he was seeing those ads. Like, people not understanding how the internet works just amuses me to no end. Well, that, kid, is why you don't search up predatory behavior on the internet. I really prefer the handling on the prop planes. I just don't know why this one's so rear heavy. I prefer this one. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I also had one person come in and tell me how to run my stream. Yeah, I get ads for tampons and dating sites. So like, even though I'm a man and in a relationship. So, you know, I had someone come on and tell me how to run my stream. Like, there was one. So I have a thing, right, on my stream. If you type the word Q, you'll get timed out for a second. And if you do exclamation point Q, so as in like Q as in like waiting in a queue, you'll get timed out for like 30 seconds. And so one of the regulars on my stream was having fun timing himself out, but it was getting a bit annoying. There you go, thank you. But it was getting a bit annoying, so I said, "Hey guys, you want to see me time Yeet out for a whole minute?" And Yeet, so Yeet was the name of the guy who was doing it, and he goes, "Yeah, do it," and like everyone was going, "Yeah, do it." And so I did it as a joke, and then this guy comes in and goes, if I was streaming, I wouldn't do that to one of my supporters. I wouldn't do that." And I was like, that already made me laugh, like just that bit. And then because we were playing Horizon 5 and we were doing pickup trucks, and someone thought it would be funny to pull up an Imperial P50. All right. I think Yeet wanted it, you know? But like, so I'm in this big ass pickup truck. This person is in a tiny 3-wheeled car. Obviously, I'm going to push him off the mountain. So I push him off the mountain, and this guy comes back and goes again, why would you do that? He's just having fun. It's just a joke. And I'm like, who are you? And so I timed this guy out. So I timed the guy who was like telling me how to run my shit, and then start lecturing him because, you know, that's what I do. And at the end of the stream, I didn't realize that that he was still in here, like in the chat. So at the end of the stream, I go raid it out to someone else, and so this guy starts talking shit about me in this other person's Twitch chat, saying that I yell at kids and that I bully people and time people out for no reason. So then after that, I ban him completely, and then he sends an unban request saying that he didn't do anything. Oh yeah, you didn't do anything. Yeah, sure. You totally didn't shit talk me on someone else's stream, like absolutely killing their vibe, and also tell me how to run my own stream, and then create lies about me. Yeah, of course you didn't do anything. Of course. I am curious to see how that would fall if I remove the armor plating from it. You know, I was just amazed by that. Oh yeah, this is cool. Because it was... Oh no. Okay, so I have to explain. For the next 5 minutes, I have to speak French, because Hunsy has redeemed the French thing. So, apologies for the next 5 minutes. Donc voilà. Donc déjà, Hunsy, je te déteste, je là. Et oui, je suis d'accord avec toi que des fois, il y a des gens qui sont un peu trop... Ils sont un tout petit peu trop... Bah, en fait, ils cherchent de la merde. En fait, ils veulent être reconnus. Et ils sont... Je pense, en fait, ce que c'est qu'ils sont... Ils veulent de l'attention, mais ils veulent aussi être, genre, le héros de la journée. Ils veulent être... Ils veulent être Superman, tu vois. Alors que... Oh merde. Ils ont rien demandé. Oh. Je suis en train de lâcher des bombes partout. Je vais avoir l'ONU sur le dos bientôt. Faut que je monte le prix encore. Parce que c'est pas possible. Le temps, tu sais, pour moi, j'ai l'impression que ça dure des heures. Bon, je vais essayer de lâcher la bombe n'importe où. Parce que je me demande si le poids il était vraiment aussi important que ça. Probablement. Hein. Parce qu'en fait, j'ai envie que ça tombe un peu plus vertical. C'est mieux déjà, c'est mieux. Je sais pas, je suis pas sûr. Enfin, si j'essaye comme ça. Hop, et là je lâche. Ah ouais. Du coup là ça va pas exploser vu que c'est tombé sur l'arrière. Et si j'essaie en dive. Ah non. Je monte un peu. Oh putain. Pas trop mal. Honnêtement, Faut que j'essaie d'aller un peu plus haut parce que en fait je suis beaucoup trop bas. Je vais essayer d'un peu plus haut. J'ai vraiment dessus, ce serait mieux si je l'attachais de l'arrière. Et après la bombe va être trop loin en avant. Bon, allez, j'essaye. Je suis comme ça, je suis comme ça. Ah bah si, bah là. Ça serait mieux si je les... Ah non, 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 non. Hop. 1, 2, 3, on descend. Ah non. Et là je me sors et je me fais tirer dessus. Oh merde. Peut-être que je vais vous montrer un peu plus les choses. Hop. Je vais montrer les chars. Tac. Wow. Non, celui-là c'est bon, j'ai déjà montré. Celui-là. Celui-là. Oui, j'ai oublié celui-là. Ouais, c'est ça. Yep. Tac. Maintenant, on attend que le temps soit écoulé. Parce que je veux un peu expliquer les trucs. Ce serait bien si je pouvais parler là. Allez. Okay, right. There you go. Yeah, I am fluent in French. So otherwise, I'll show you guys the tanks. Well, tanks is a very loose term for some of these. So the first one I'll show you is a tankette, kind of. I mean, it's a bit big for a tankette, kind of. Yeah, no, it's all right as a tankette. You can move the gun a little bit. It's machine guns only. But it's got a cute little exhaust. Look at it. Top speed tankette. I made a drag race version of this as well. I need to show you guys at some point. But yeah. Now let's show you one of the big boys. I mean, the inspiration is kind of obvious if you know tanks, but... The range on the guns on this game are purposefully bad, by the way. It's not a choice I made. I just can't even get it over the hill. But you know, if you can't get accuracy, there's only one solution. Rain fire! Hello, slow moshio? think that's how I pronounce that. Could you imagine being like standing here and having that go off? That is terrifying. And again, the inspiration is obvious. It's a Russian Katusha. Oh, what do you mean I don't have enough room to transform? Oh. Rare. I just have to bring it out then. As far as Trailmaker physics, did you make those glitch cannons people make? No, I tried like in Trailmakers, like in a lot of other games. I don't use glitches or exploits, or I use them very little. I try to keep it like. Well, it's because like, I do two things when I play games. Oh, my game crashed. Game is crashing. I'm gonna have to restart it. So give you a second. There. Go. 2, 3, go. Okay. Hey. There. Yeah. No, it crashed. Yeah. No. I do two things when it comes to games. I very rarely look up videos and like tutorials and stuff. I use everything. I use what I like the in-game information as much as possible, and I don't use bugs or exploits. Hello, BT72744. Thank you for the follow. Like, I won't use bugs or exploits. Like, I'll use like the fact that, you know, sloped stuff tends to like to phase through things for like my planes and stuff, for like to tuck the wheels underneath. I'll do that, but no, when it comes to like exploits and stuff, no. I think I did. I can't quite remember. We'll go to this test zone so that we don't have too much buggy problems. Like in terms of like building stuff, I haven't actually built a whole lot in this game. Like, there's not a whole lot of unique stuff. Like I'll have an idea whilst laying in bed, or like in the shower or something, and then I'll just instantly bolt up and stop whatever I'm doing, and just see if I can make it. But where is the thing I wanted to show you guys? Okay, I'll show you there's that one. There you go. Nope. I said, like, a lot of the stuff I didn't even know was possible, so... That didn't even go off! Oh, there you go. That one didn't. These things don't have a lot of stabilization, obviously. There you go. But I'll show. I mean, to the new guys in stream, I'll show you guys the things that I usually make. It's cars. I usually make cars and stuff, so I'll show you guys that. My newest family of cars. Start with the biggest one. So yeah, I make stuff like this. So properly like to scale stuff with as many working parts as I can. So it's got like a proper engine bay and like the trunk that opens and closes, and it's also a lowrider. Well, I'm on Xbox, so that would be a good place to start, because it's not cross-platform. So if you're on Xbox, yeah, I'll set up a session. Okay, yeah, okay, sweet. Then I'll set a weld up with a password and stuff for you guys. Custom server, create, that's default, we'll make it test zone. Max players 4. No, that's not it. Use password. Password will be just it'll be Sebi Boyo, all in lowercase. So it's Sebi Boyo, all in lowercase. Okay. Oh wait, hang on. Yes, I need to bring that complexity limit up. No, stop! For God's sake. Can I bring that up past 700? No, okay, then I won't use it then. I was kind of hoping I could get it past 700, but no. Let's turn it off. Bruh, come on. There you go. So yeah, bruh. Okay, I'll try again. It's probably because I created and cancelled so many times. It didn't like me. Bruh, okay, never mind. Well, if you guys do want to show me builds, you can do so in the. Actually, you know what I could do? Just do that. No, it's not gonna work. Yeah, if you guys do want to show me your builds, you can join my Discord server and go into the pics. And yeah. Right, where was I? Oh yeah, okay, right. I'll show you the things. Alright, I'll show you the cars. So yeah, this one's a lowrider. I actually managed to do a backflip with it earlier. I wonder if we'll be able to do that now. Anyway. Hopefully I managed to. Hopefully I clipped the backflip as well. But okay, he won't do it for us today. Come on. Yeah, rear-wheel drive, front engine, properly to scale car. It's like kind of like my thing. The steering angle is because I made a drift version of it. I forgot to revert the steering angle back, so that's why it's got so much steering angle. Yeah. It's also great for like crash scenes because of the. And this was my quest to making the smallest but most complete car I could. So I'll open up the. So by most complete, I wanted it to be able to have a trunk and a hood that could open, a detailed engine, not really detailed. It's literally just that like grill piece and that engine. That's literally it, and that tube. But I wanted the headlights. I'll join in after I've shown the cars. I wanted the mirrors. It's got a speedometer. It doesn't have the radio. It used to have a radio, but I think I removed it. Got the trunk. It's got the lights. So that's why I wanted it to be like the most complete. So it's even got like an exhaust that runs all the way through the back and stuff like that. It's front wheel drive, you know. And speed wise, it's not too great because the only engine you can realistically use for something this size is the Bulldog engines. I mean, I guess you could put 2 Dragon engines somewhere, but it always have to be 2 of each. And later, earlier on the stream, we made this, and it is not the most complete car. It's not the most stable either. It's definitely not the fastest. But I think it's a cute little car. If you can even call it that. I feel like this could actually probably fit in the bed of one of the pickup trucks. Alright, let's join the server then. Yeah, I guess it could be a reverse Reliant or a Peel P50. Oh, I have to restart my game, I think, because I don't think I can actually have access to the online at all. Let me just restart my game real quick. Whoop. Yes, I literally just saw it pop up as soon as I quit the game. I can't fucking believe that. It doesn't really matter. I might go get myself a snack, maybe. I don't know. I'll probably be ending soon, just as a heads up. We'll go for a few more minutes. I usually stop streaming. 4 hours is usually my max for streaming, because it's hard work. If you're younger and you want to get into streaming, just know that it isn't as easy as it seems. Especially when you've got an uncomfy ass chair like I do. Get a comfy chair. Is a huge recommend. Get a comfy chair. You will not regret it. I want it to be passable. Literally, so I'm this lazy that I'm just going to look up that until I go down and see if we can find it. Come on, go down to the 2. Come on. Okay, just press the bumper though. I guess I have to look it up because they can't see it on here. Just to be sure. Okay. Yeah, come on, look. Oh. If I just look up Sebi, what did I find there? What did you say the name was, Sebi boy? Did you like spell it with an E, or was it like a... Oh, okay. Just move that. Go password and then see if you can find your name on here. There it is. Oh yeah, you said the password was BT, yeah? Yeah, we'll go for another like 30 minutes. I'm sorry for those who just joined in, but tomorrow I will try to be streaming Horizon 5 if it works. Yeah, we'll go for another 30 minutes and then we will head out. It's just loading in now, I'm not sure how long it's going to take, but... I wonder if it would just be better to drive there. No, not drive there, but sail there. Well, I know what I could do. Hey, it's a gentle stroll. Amphibious vehicles, they're the future. Yeah, I don't think you'd be able to transport me in that. Although I think you might be able to transport this the yeah, it's a World War II landing craft, isn't it? That's pretty cool. Although I think I might be able to get like the yellow car on that. I did try some of the. I'll actually show you that. So this is kind of like my combat craft thing. So this has like the whole block. This has like the floating blocks underneath. Initially, the idea was to be able to put vehicles on it. Yeah, I'll try. I fucked up the steering on this. But another vehicle that I tried. So I put artillery pieces on it, but that's not really interesting. Basically the same thing, but with a gun on it. No. Oh. X. There you go. Then I built this. So the first one you saw was like my first attempt at making like a proper boat, and this is my second attempt. You can extend out the stabilizers and stuff. Tommy's in a Titan. So the stabilizers is literally just so you can fire with the gun firing on the sides. It's not that you risk flipping over with them like inwards. Titans always look funny to me in this game, like the walkers. Oh, I also made this monstrosity, but I won't bring that out because it's a bit too much. So I'm assuming you played Titanfall, BT. Hello, I don't know, what's that? Hensel Industries. Yeah, I play Titanfall too. I usually play it more on my own time. I do enjoy the game. It's very nice. Actually, for you BT, I will do a quadcopter backflip. There you go. I did a landing for the crew, I think it was. Oh, there you go. Well, we are here now. We're up here now. What do we do? We've got like a field gun. Let's drive around like hovercraft. Let's see. Yeah, the server name is oh yeah, it is multiplayer. As you can see, I'm playing with Tommy right now. It is multiplayer. On Xbox, they recommend no more than 4 people, but it can go up to 10. It is very nice. Yeah, it's very pleasant. I enjoy it quite a lot. Sorry, I have to drive this around a little more. This thing's just way too funny for me not to drive it. Thank you for the follow. Hensel Industries and Magus Industries, I think. I'm not very good with names, I do apologise. Go, little car, go! Now, if I found a way, let me I'll go back down to the docks. Oh no! Let me get back to the docks. I think I could find a way to get this in the bed of one of the pickup trucks. I'm from the UK, I live in France. Yeah, sure. Show me your jet. It kind of, so that little thing kind of reminds me in a weird way of the Honda Moto Compo, I think that's what it's called. Which was a little like scooter that came with some Honda cars. Now, how am I going to get that in there? Okay, I feel like I need to do some additions to this. I'll have a look at your jet in a bit. I just need to... There you go. That's going to help me keep it on the back. Well, that's cool. Okay, right. Okay, right, okay. It's a bit high. Is there a ramp? Not the stairs, there's the stairs. But I want something that has like a... Yeah, I was thinking about that. Yeah, but there's also like those boxes. Actually, no, this is the danger zone, so it wouldn't be. Yeah, I could give it. Yeah. Okay. Right. The problem is that that's still quite a lip. The bed is still quite big. Oh wait, I can just wait. No, I can't do that. I just remove. Ah! This thing has no brakes, so that's the problem. Just gently. Okay, right. Let's go in straight. Alright. That should work. Tommy, if you're gonna shoot at me, I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna play with you. Oh. Lower the speed a little bit. Yeah, I could do that. If I try reversing it on, maybe. Okay, if I now just try and... Try and force it on. Come on, I know you want to. okay now. Things with the bed all the way down would be a preferable thing. Oh, I've got an idea. Okay, now if I reverse... Come on. Oh! We're getting somewhere. I just need to, like, line it up now. Let's just leave out of the way. It doesn't quite fit. Oh no! Although I do have another idea. Because I think... Is it small enough? It is. Perfect. Alright, the wheels are going to be an issue. Yeah, the wheels are going to be a big issue. What if I just... Yeah, because they'll get in the way. So we'll modify it a little bit. No one will know. Up, up, up. Right. Oh, now I need to select it again. Alright. Yeah, no, I made a mistake. Okay, what if I move the pickup truck? I can't move all of it. Oh, okay, never mind. This was a failure. Now let me just respawn so that it despawns all my stuff. Oh. I know that it will fit. We got it to work. I was just messing around with the truck bed by accident. It broke it. But we know we already did it. We already did it. So. Actually, let's just have a look at my my downloaded stuff because I've got a few cool things on here. Just need to, there you go. Oh, you've got a Star Destroyer. That's cool. I've got the compass. In the merry month of May. I wonder where the wind is actually coming from. Anyway, I think I also have a jet ski, which is pretty cool. But deletes it. I have none of that stuff on me. This one's pretty cool as well, but it's a bit much. Let me spawn somewhere. Let's spawn back on the aircraft carrier. On solid ground. Oh, I forgot in the boat. I should probably show you guys the artillery stuff then. It's supposed to recoil backward. Like, did I make the cannon too big? Yeah, it works. No, it doesn't. Oh well. This is what it's supposed to look like. But I made a dual version with shorter cannons. That thing is really cool. I want to make a more like boats, like destroyers and stuff. I think this looks really cool. Doesn't do much. Could bring the AA gun back out. Without AA gun. Tommy, do I have your permission to try and bomb you? So I want to ask you first, because I don't want to, like... I actually want to see if I can actually hit that thing. It's going to be real difficult, but... Too late? Oh, damn it, I forgot to put it in my spawns. I have to put it in my transformation so I can reload. I won't use the big bomber, like the big, jet one, because that will make the server crash. Oh. I keep forgetting that this doesn't have the fucking takeoff assist that the jet does. The jet has a takeoff assist, which basically is the wheels, but I incorporated it straight into this one already. Oh, for God's sake. But if I can't even take off properly, I don't think I have any chance of actually hitting that thing. No, bad run. Try that again. I could try dive bombing it and coming from the rear to see if I can try and like This is difficult. That's cool having that follow me from behind there, that's sick. Too far to the left and too late. Oh. Well, yeah, major lag. Yeah, that's not gonna help. I mean, it's a cool shot. But we're probably gonna wrap it up here soon anyway, so I'll leave you guys on this amazing view as the server slowly crashes. And there you go. Thank you all for watching. I've been Sebi, and I will see you guys tomorrow with some Forza Horizon 5, or maybe some Titanfall if I feel like it. Bye!